I spent some time, you know what I'm saying, with my loved ones. You know what I'm saying, my girl, one of my daughters. My youngest daughter is 4, so we spent time today. You know, my oldest is 19, but she in another state right now in college. So you know, but the thing of it is what I was thinking about as we went to a few stores, did a little bit of shopping. It made me really think. You know what I'm saying? It really made me think about family and money. Now, when I say money, it's not really a specific dollar amount, but it's just you want to put yourself in a position, at least for me, my opinion, especially for myself. You want to put yourself in a position where when you go to like the grocery stores, go to the mall, when you spend that money on your loved ones, you know what I'm saying, your kids, your lady, whoever you feel that's beneficial to you and in that capacity that you feel like you want to splurge on them. When you spend that money, right? It's not so much of the dollar amount, it's the time that you spend with your family. You know what I'm saying? Cuz even if you go to the mall and you only spend a couple of hundred, but you spent it with the ones that you really care about, that was really beneficial in your life in whatever capacity that is for you. That's what's important. You know what I'm saying? That's what's extremely important because when I think about myself, right, I work extremely hard. I mean, I work a lot of hours. You know what I'm saying? I work pretty much from 50 to 60 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? I do that weekly, for the most part. And hold on, turn this down, make sure I don't have my mic on too. And I work like I said, 50 to 60 hours a week. And it's like my whole thing is when I'm off work, when I'm spending time with my family, I truly try to enjoy that time because I work so hard to put myself in position, you know what I'm saying? For my family, for myself first of all, because I truly believe you have to take care of yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Be a little selfish to put yourself in position. You know what I'm saying? Because once you put yourself in position, you can come back and help your loved ones. You can come back and show them what it took for you to get there. And now you able to elevate them into their greatness. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we went shopping today, and I spent a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? My youngest, I was looking at a few things myself. I wasn't really tripping because I mean I have a lot of clothes already, but it was really all about my loved ones and spending time with them. And I'm really blessed to be in a position, you know, with the grace of God first, and second, my dedication to getting out here and getting after it, regardless of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the odds, regardless of whatever that was in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I went ahead, I went, right into that door and I made it happen, you know what I'm saying, legitimately. You feel me? And I put myself in position so I can help my loved ones and be a betterment for my community. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when we was at the store today, it just made me kind of smile to myself that I understand where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Very humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? You go back and watch a lot of other videos. I definitely give you the sauce about me, and I will continue giving you that. But you're only going to get all that sauce if you continue watching, if you subscribe, hit that like. You feel me? So make sure you hit the little bell so you can get the notifications when I drop these, you know what I'm saying, this great content. Do you feel me? But it just made me smile when we was at the store because in my mind, I still can remember back when I was trying to figure it out, when I took all them losses and, you know, I was successful at a young age and I lost it all. You feel me? Took a lot of L's, bruh. A lot of L's. I'm not here to sugarcoat any of that. You know what I'm saying? Or make it look some type of way. No, I took major L's. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about when I was at that store today and my girl was asking me, "Oh, we should get these, get these shoes for the little one." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get them." And then I didn't even ask the price until we got to the register. Like, "Oh, how much they cost?" She told me it's like $70. You know what I'm saying? And we had to order them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have our size, so we had to order them. You feel me? I ended up picking up a few items for myself. My girl didn't find nothing, but I wasn't stressing off no money. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing with that, with money, when people say money isn't everything, I don't agree with that. Because when you go to the grocery store, when you go to these stores where you're looking to purchase things for whatever the value is, if you don't have no dollars, how you expect to do that? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be rich. I'm not saying that, but you do need to be in position, you know what I'm saying? So you can be able to take care of your necessities and take care of the loved ones that you feel that's beneficial for you or beneficial to you. It's very important for you to be able to, you know, help the ones that helped you, you know? Everything is not dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got any little kids, I know any parents out there will know this when I say this. Your little kids, I got a 4-year old, right? My 4-year old doesn't care about Jordans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, they nice to have. There's nothing wrong with that. But my little one, what she care about is going outside, playing on her tablet, uh, me and her running around the house, playing little games. That's what she care about. You know what I'm saying? She don't care, oh, if you ain't got a certain amount of money or if I don't have these kind of shoes, my 4-year-old is gonna fall out and have a fit. Now, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, kid, but at least with mine, you know what I'm saying? At this point in her life, it's not about the dollar amount. It's the time, huh? It's the time you spend with her. You feel me? And now, we even got a little dance that we do together. You know what I'm saying? Certain song come on, we like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Doing my 1, 2, you know? So family and money, man, you know, it's very important because you do need to make the money. But like they say, the old saying that was told to me, I'm gonna tell to you, make the money, don't let the money make you. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. Do you feel me? You know? And it's like, you got to really step back sometimes. Because, like I was saying earlier, for me, I work extremely hard. I work a lot of hours, almost 60 hours a week, almost every week, you know? But I still find time to spend time with my family. Now, it may not be a lot of time, but I still make that effort though. You know what I mean? I still make that effort to, you know what, like today, you know what I'm saying? I got off a little early today and I was like, you know what, let's go to the store. You know what I'm saying? We went to the mall and, copped a few things. But like I was saying earlier, it's not the dollar amount. It's the fact that I'm just in a position where we can enjoy these things. You know what I'm saying? And if for me personally, it was just the fact I was able to smile, just being able to spend time with my family and just enjoy ourselves and not have to worry about whatever the issue is tomorrow or what wasn't being done, or you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just got to be able to step back and appreciate the things that you are able to do as opposed to looking at the next individual. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be able to step back and appreciate your process and continue pushing out here. Do you feel me? You got to. You got to, because when you spend that time with your loved ones, sometimes that rejuvenates you. For me, my personal opinion, it rejuvenate me in the sense of it just give me that energy. You know what I'm saying? That I felt like I was missing, or that energy to make me feel like, okay, I'm ready to do something else. I'm ready to continue and continue pushing myself to another level. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's very important for you to tap in with your loved ones, man. It's very important for you to get out here and get after what you need to get after, but don't forget the ones who help put you in position. Don't forget about the ones that gave you that little bit of information, whether it was in a financial situation or just though that word that you needed to hear, or that, that energy that they brought to you in that moment that helped you get through whatever your process was. You know what I'm saying? So you can win. So you can be great. Do you feel? You know, you got to understand that, you know? And it's like, I really think of those moments, when I didn't have it. And I remember those moments where I just trust and believed in myself, even when it was looking real bleak for me. You feel me? It was looking real dark in those moments where I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I done took a lot of L's. I'm trying to figure out my next move. So for me personally, that's the time when I start getting closer to God. You know what I'm saying? I start going to church more. My grandmother, Lord rest her soul, you know what I'm saying? Ella, I used to go see her all the time, and we used to pray all the time because I knew I had some, few relatives and friends that I knew that was in and out the street game. And I'm like, I'm not built for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a street dude. I mean, I know a little bit of this, I know a little bit of that, but overall, that's not me. That's not what I want to go into. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really do some soul searching. This was around 2008, 2009 when the economy crashed back then, the housing market. Do your Googles. I mean, they talk about it now when they talk about the housing market today. This is compared to 2010, 2009, 2008. I went through that recession back then. You know what I'm saying? And lost a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I had a brand new house. I lost that. I had a brand new charger, and lost that. Huh? So during that process of me trying to build myself back up again, I was lost. You know what I'm saying? I was lost for a little while, because everything that I knew and everything I built up was destroyed. And at that time, I didn't know what my next move was. You know what I'm saying? Because I was successful for like 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Living pretty well. You feel me? But I wasn't stacking money the right way. I'm taking way too many trips. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't saving enough money. I had the money coming in, but just as much as I had it coming in, it was going right back out. 'Cause we studied taking trips. You know, the lady I was with at the time, you know what I'm saying? Which was a beautiful situation for what it was, but it was way overexpending, way overextending our credit. You feel me? And I learned a valuable lesson during that. Well, during that whole process and where I'm at today, that taught me a major lesson, man. A major lesson, you know? And I say that to say this. We all got a process that we go through in life. We all got, our steps that we have to take. Now, how you take those steps is all on you, but how you receive it and how you accept it and how you excel from that is based on that dedication, based on your discipline, based on your sacrifices, based on you getting out here and getting after it. Do you feel? So when I mention family, when I mention family, hold on, let me fix this. So when I mention family, when I mention family, I'm a grind and make sure my family is in the best position I can possibly put them in. And based on my experiences in life and my L's that I took in life, I'm gonna make sure their position is better than mine. You know. So when we was at that mall today, right? When we was at the mall, my girl was, oh yeah, we should get that. I like this color. I'm like, okay, go ahead and cop that. You know what I'm saying? And go see if you can find something for yourself. You know. So I was able to take care of that, purchase whatever they wanted. It wasn't a big deal. But I just had to smile inside. I know a lot of my guys out there are just individuals who take care of their household, whoever you are. It feel good when you can just say, "Oh yeah, what you want to get? Okay, go ahead, bring it to the counter. I'm gonna take care of that." You feel me? Like that ain't simping. That ain't tricking or anything. You feel me? Because these are your loved ones. This ain't some fly by night type of situation. I didn't flew you out for this. You feel me? You've been grinding with me this whole time. So I just had to smile in that situation for the fact that you know I was able to take care of that. We end up getting some food after we left there and came back to the house. So it's like your family. You have to always make time for that, whoever your family is. No matter how much you get out here and get it, no matter how much dedication and sacrifices you make, at some point in time, you got to come back and check in. You know what I'm saying? You got to come back and let the ones know that supported you, that you tell them that you appreciate them, you love them, and want to thank them for what they done for you. Because even if they didn't help you out financially, if they just helped you out with some words of encouragement that you needed to hear in that moment, in that time, you got to show your appreciation for that. Do you feel? You know, and that money, man. That money is a mother, man. That money can really get into you, man. because excuse me, in my early 20s, I was making good money. You know what I'm saying? No college degree. I was averaging between 70 to 100K a year for like 6, 7 years straight. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time I ever made that kind of money. But on the flip side of that, I didn't have no type of foundation behind me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no foundation behind me, in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So I made a lot of mistakes. I overspent on so many crazy things. I mean, of course, I wasn't out there buying Lambos, but my version of a Lambo was just taking trips everywhere. You feel me? Hitting up Vegas, going here, going there. Just copped a new Charger. Yeah, I'm making payments on it, but I'm able to do that, still take the trips, still take care of my bills, just bought a house. I'm doing all above, but I was moving way too fast. I wasn't pumping my brakes, checking my fluids. I'm just running. You know what I'm saying? High octane. I'm pushing, bro. Run right into a wall. Do you feel? Ran right into a wall, brick wall. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here just moving way too fast, you know, and not really recognizing the signs, what's going on. I'm thinking it's just gonna be forever. This money gonna keep coming in. You know what I'm saying? Until it didn't. I'm thinking it's gonna keep coming in until it do not. And once it stopped, oh boy. you know, once it stopped, man, I'm like, man, what happened? Do you feel me? you know? So it's like, I'm trying to tell you. That's why I do these videos. So hopefully I give you some type of inspiration, something you can really, you know, take with you and build on and make it a better situation for you, you know? So that energy I always talk about, that's what that is. That's part of it. It's a lot of layers to it, but it's that energy. That's why I love seeing young folks out here getting this money, man, living how you living. But don't be running so fast where you just running so hot. You feel me? You run into a brick wall or your car explode because you didn't even check your fluids. You don't even know if your water running low. You just gassing. You know what I'm saying? You just out here gassing, trying to figure it out, man. And that's why I'm here to hopefully inspire and give you something to make you want to move just a little bit different. And like I said, is slow down and pump your brakes. You know what I'm saying? And get an oil change every once in a while. Do you feel? you know what I'm saying? But family and money, man. Now the other side of this, when it comes to family and money, you got to pay attention to the signs of those who's just using you as well. You got to pay attention to the signs, because especially, I got to say this, especially if you come from an area, you know what I'm saying, where a lot of you know what I'm saying, your folks is not living well, you know what I mean, in low poverty areas. Not saying everybody's like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general, I am speaking. A lot of people who see you on a come up and they not living up to their potential, you feel me? They not stepping into their greatness. They will come in and try to manipulate you for the few things that they done for you and try to make you feel like you owe them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I took you to a couple of your baseball games. You just made 100,000. Won't you give me 10,000? I'm like, wait a minute, you just took me to one or two games, and you want what? you know. So as you start to come up in money too, you got to pay attention to folks around you. Understand your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start living a certain type of lifestyle, especially if you're able to get out here and, cop, new cars or fairly new cars, and, live in a nice area, right? And some of your folks is not, and you're not quite in position where you could just help everybody, but you can help them out from time to time. Okay. But if anyone is telling you that you owe them for something that they would naturally do for somebody, you need to watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, some folks around you are definitely beneficial, but you got to also be able to pay attention to the flip sides of that as well. Because as you start to come up the success ladder, the financial ladder, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, not everybody is going to be grateful for you. Not everybody is going to be like, oh man, it's good you doing this, without them looking for a handout, without them looking for you to help them out of their situation, which I'm not saying you should not. But if you wasn't there for me, you wasn't trying to help elevate me in some type of way, and I just supposed to just do something for you just because, that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? So just like you're supposed to take care of your loved ones, you also got to pay attention to the ones that's around you, that's just leeching off of you, because they know you got it, because they know you in position. You know what I'm saying? And especially the close relatives to you. Some of them, sometimes them the worst ones, because they already know a lot of trigger points to get you to kind of manipulate you in a way to make you feel like you supposed to do this for me. Huh? Like, why you can't do this for me? I did this for you. You may have took me to one baseball game. I had maybe 10 games, but you only took me to one, and now you want 5,000 from me. Come on, man. I know you got it. Come. Do you feel? You know? So you got to pay attention to your surroundings and move accordingly out here. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody's playing fair. And it's not just relatives, it can be close friends, associates, your bestie. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand your position out here and understand your surroundings to get a point. Because I'll tell you this, especially, if you come around you in a new car and everybody around you driving buckets. No disrespect to anybody driving them buckets though, but somebody is not happy of your success though. You know what I mean? Just like on a street level, right? On a street level, right? If somebody is balling and y'all all slanging at the same time, but one of y'all is balling harder than the other, one of your partners ain't feeling you, man. And one of them be the type that want to slide on you to come get that bag from you. Do you feel? So you need to move accordingly out here, and that's on any level. I'm not saying for you to be in a criminal aspect of it. I'm just using that for example. So if you out there and you putting yourself in position, it's important for you to help the ones who helped you get to where you at, but understand what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's important, man. Cause it's like if somebody helped you out, man, you supposed to come back and you throw them the alley hoop. You supposed to come back and be like, okay, you know what I mean? This is the play that I did. Let's try to figure out how we can make something work for you. You know, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but just don't expect something from me just because we're relatives. No, that's not how this works. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. I'm gonna help you out, but look, I need you to take care of such and such. I need you to be able to handle this situation. I'm not gonna just hand you something just because. You know, especially right now. You know what I'm saying? The way the economy is going, man, you got to really understand your position and where you at, and also make adjustments based on your conditions. You feel me? Come on now. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. Because on my channel, all I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. I am Sean B. Stoller. Let's go. Huh? Turn it up tonight. But we on a laid back tip. You know what I'm saying? I'm sipping on a little something, something too. We don't promote brands over here because we not getting any endorsements right now. So hey, I'm sipping on what I'm sipping on, but I ain't gonna tell. I'm not gonna say it on this mic. They not cutting me no check, so we ain't promoting them. Do you feel me? But no, seriousness though, it's like and as I was saying earlier, when we was at the store, I had my lady, some of my 4-year old, my little girl with us who went shopping, and it just felt good that whatever they wanted to get at that time, you know, I was able to take care of that. And that's a beautiful thing because in my situation, to come from where I came from and where I'm at today, that's a blessing within itself. You know what I'm saying? Because I took a lot of L's, man. I was successful at a very young age, and then I lost it as I started to get older. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to build myself back up again. So fast forward to today, you know what I'm saying? We at the store, and I just had to do a little chuckle and laugh to myself. Folks probably thought I was crazy, but I didn't care. I was just happy for the fact that, whatever they wanted, I was in position to take care of that. And I was happy to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not necessarily the dollar amount is the thing. It's the fact that you're just able to do things that doesn't affect you. Like me spending on a few hundred or, you know, a few hundred here, 500 there. I can do that and it doesn't affect my bottom line. So it just made me kind of chuckle to myself, just like, man, I done came a long way. You feel me? So and that's why I talk a lot on my channel about building yourself up and understanding your position, you know? Because if you can understand where you're at, that'll help you position yourself to get to where you really want to be, you know? Because it's not about where you work at. The question is, are you working, huh? Are you working? Are you using that to help build you up and help you get you to your destination? You know what I'm saying? Like I really always hated the fact when people be like, "Oh, you just work here or you just work there." Yeah, okay, but at least you in position to move to the next level because you are working. So you have things moving for yourself. You're not just sitting at your mama house playing Xbox, PlayStation, and mad because somebody ain't washing your clothes. Do you feel? Like, come on, man. Let's get real. If we're gonna talk real, let's talk real. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be real about it. Let's be real about it. You know what I'm saying? As I'll tell you now, I'm doing pretty well for myself. I'm not rich or anything, but I'm all right though. But guess what? I'm still at 99 cents though. I'm still at Big Lots. all these different discounted stores. It wouldn't have no shame in my I'm not tripping off what somebody think about me. If that's where I want to go, that's where I'm going. Huh? You feel me? I love shopping at Macy's, but hey, I'm trying to get a deal. I'm on a sales rack, bruh. It ain't like I can't afford the full price, but why? You feel me? Know what I'm saying? That's just the hustle mentality in me, man. I'm not trying to just pay what you asking. I'm trying to figure out how can I make this, how can I get more for my money, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, certain things in life you can't be cheap with. I'll give you that. But overall, hey, if that's what I want to do, that's what I'm doing. Do you feel? Come on now. Like I said, if we're gonna have a real conversation, let's have a real one. You know? But family and money, man. It's very important to spend time with your family, man. Because like I said, I work a lot, 50, 60 hours a week. And also, I do these videos. I do at least 3 to 4 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? And a few shorts. And I still work all those hours. And even with all that being said, I still had time today and go out with my family to show them I appreciate them by spending a few dollars. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't all about the money, but money is a factor. Don't get it twisted. you know? So yeah, we did a little bit of shopping today. I didn't really need much. I mean, I work so much, I barely wear the clothes I already have because I'm always out here getting after it. But it was just a beautiful thing that I was able to do that. And I was happy to do that, you know, because it wasn't the money, it was the time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a grinder, if you're a hustler, you're going to always find a way to get money, but you can't get the time back that you lost with your family. You can't get that time back if you got a little one, an infant, and now they walking now, they talking now. You can't get none of that time back. So spending time with your family is important. Getting the money is essential. It's very important. I'm not going to never say money, not to tell anybody not to get their dollars. Go get that money, man. But when you get the bread, make sure you come back and take care of the ones who took care of you. Make sure you take care of the ones that was beneficial for you, the ones that came and gave you that little bit of information that you needed to help you get through your process. Do you feel? Come on now. You know? So you can't forget that, you know? And even though it's the weekend right now, that's why I'm bringing this video to you because I was just, that really motivated me to come out, get on this mic tonight and have a little discussion about it because it's like, I know I'm not the only one that feel this way, you know? I'm not the only one that feel like, you know what? I know where I came from, I know where I'm at, and I just appreciate what I'm able to do today compared to what I wasn't able to do yesterday. Huh? I'm just happy that I'm in a position where I can do the things the way I want to do them and it doesn't affect my bottom line. You know what I'm saying? The rent's still gonna get paid. Huh? PG&E bill is still going to get paid. Huh? We don't have to penny pinch here and penny pinch there to go and buy that. No. You know? And that's where that hard work come in, that sacrifice come in, that dedication comes in that. So you can put yourself in position so you can win, so you can be great. Do you feel? You know? So hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. any of my videos, you can share it. It's cool. you know, but you just got to appreciate the moments, man. You got to appreciate the moments and appreciate your process. You know, everything is not going to be up and up. Not everything is going to be, you know what I mean, the way that you want it. But as long as you able to wake up the next day, long as you able to have your mind, have your right mind, your right spirit, you still have time to get out here and get after whatever you're trying to accomplish. So appreciate that fact that you still have that ability. Because it's a lot of folks who would love to wake up that can't. Do you feel? So if we're gonna have that real conversation, let's have a real one. Got too much ice in my drink, man. Gotta put a little less ice next time. I'm like trying to sip it, and ice going all in my mouth. Hey, what they say? Pause. you know. But on a serious note, you gotta appreciate your process. And like I keep saying, I can't stress it enough. Make sure you there for the ones who was there for you. Because you don't know what the other person is going through. They may say they cool, you know what I'm saying? But they may be really not. So it's important that you come back and take care of the ones who took care of you. And it may not have been a financial, support that they gave you. It could have just been a conversation or that energy, like, yeah, go out there and get it. You in position, man. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, at least for me personally, I wasn't necessarily needing. I mean, I needed money, but at one point in time, it wasn't just about the money. I just needed to hear that reassurance that, hey, man, you on the right path to where you trying to get to. Sometimes you just need to hear some words like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you in those moments where it's not looking great for you, if somebody that's close to you can just say those words to you, at least for me, like, bro, I know you out, you know what I'm saying, you going through it, but I see your potential. I see that you out here moving and you getting stuff cracking. Sometimes you just need to hear those words. It's not so much the financial support, you know? And that's why I come on this mic and I try to bring you, you know what I'm saying, some good game because I don't know who need to hear it, but somebody do. You know? Somebody need to hear this type of conversation. Somebody need to hear that, hey man, you ain't in position right now, but you on your way. Huh? Just continue pursuing what you trying to get after and it's gonna happen for you. Sometimes you just need to hear those words, man. Because they say the power is in the word. And I believe that. Because if somebody have some information for you that can put you in position for you to win, and all you needed to hear was some words, that's all the money you needed. Huh? And I give you a great example. I give you a great example, right? There's people who have won the lottery. You can Google this. There's people who have won the lottery, won over 200 million. I forgot the guy name. He won over 200 million. And in 10 years, he was broke. In 10 years, guy won I think he won 200 million. And in 10 years, he went broke. You know why? The article I read, he was investing money into like some type of construction company. When it comes to the construction equipment, the Caterpillar, all those different things, They're very expensive. And on top of that, for a lot of those big corporation contracts, a lot of them are through the union. They're not independent. And if he would have knew somebody, or if somebody would have gave him some game on how to get in, get in with the city or get in with the union or some type of structure where, you can try to do a partnership with before you spend all this money on equipment. If somebody gave you some game, some words, gave you some game, which is AKA words, to say, hey, man, maybe you should consider doing it this way as opposed to doing it that way. And 10 years later, you wouldn't have went broke. Do you feel me? See, I give you this game on the mic, man. Y'all need to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, huh? You can share it. It's cool. Know what I'm saying? So if you got the money, you don't have the connections, you don't have the network, how much money do you really have? I'll wait. uh, I'm just saying. So that's why I say when you in position and somebody gave you that little bit of information that you needed to get through your process, it's important you come back and you take care of those individuals. You know what I'm saying? Or help them as much as you can because what they gave to you was greatness. And you may not even seen it yet. But once you do see it, you recognize it, you build on it, and you complete it, and you elevate it. Now it's time to come back and take care of the ones that took care of you. Do you feel? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like I said, if we're going to have a real conversation, let's have a real one. You know? And it's like, that's why I appreciate athletes like LeBron James. If you're not a fan of him, that's fine. But did you know? I believe all his friends or the ones that he was close with that was on his basketball team, even the ones that didn't go on his high school basketball team, even the ones who didn't make it in the pros, he made sure a lot of them had college degrees. You know what I'm saying? One of them is the a sports manager. Another one I think helped does the movies that at his production company for his films that he do. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is he got in position and he took care of his friends that was beneficial to him. You know what I'm saying? So who really knows how his childhood was in the sense of who helped him and made sure he got to his high school games? You know what I'm saying? Gave him that motivation. I'm pretty sure he got a lot of help along the way from those individuals, and now they all in position. Huh? How many of your hood dudes do that? Huh? See, I hate to go there because you know what I mean. I've been coming at the street type dudes for a while, and I want to leave that alone. But I just have to say this to all y'all street dudes, right? After somebody do all the criminal activity they need to do for you, what do you do for them? I'll wait. I'm just saying, if we gonna have a real conversation, let's have a real one. You know, if we gonna be grown, let's be grown, huh? If we're going to be real, let's be real. Family and money. They're both very important, but the family is always number one. Because as you get older, you will get an understanding. 'Cause as you get older, unfortunately, your people around you get older. And some of your people, unfortunately may pass away, move away, separate. And that time that you missed, you can never get back. That time where you said, oh man, we gonna link up and somebody passed away, you can never get that back. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we gonna link up and do this. But this person moved out of state. This person don't talk to that person. This person is just, you don't know what's going on with them. So you can never get your time back. But that money, you can always make money. Now, of course, there's levels to the money, right? I get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But you always have an opportunity to make money. Now, the amount of money, that's a different question. But you at least have the opportunity. You can always make money. But your time, your family, you can never get back. Do you feel? You know? So if we're going to have a real conversation, let's have a real one. you know? It's like I was told a very long time ago, what's more important, time or money? And for a long time, I always said money, especially when I was young. The money was more important because I always thought I could, yeah, I can't rewind time, but I'll be able in time to do certain things. But realistically, you can't. You can't get that time back. Because even if you do get to a point where, okay, I'm ready to do something, that person may not be there for whatever reason, health reasons, you feel me? Hospitalized, unfortunately passed away, moved away. You can never get that back, you know? That money, yeah, you may not have get it back the way that you wanted it to or how you used to have it, but you still have a potential to get at least to make some money. You know what excuse me, you know what I'm saying? You at least have the opportunity to make some money as opposed to your grandmother, your granddaddy, or your great auntie. You can't get that back. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that back. So choose your time wisely, you know, because that's very important. And as I get older, I'm going to tell you another thing. For me personally, I don't want a relationship with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I only want to deal with a selective few when we talk about friends and stuff like that, you know? Because my time is valuable. As you get older and you start having kids or you got businesses, that you have a lot of different things going on, you will find out your time is valuable. So choose who you want to choose with wisely. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're young, you feel like you're invincible. You can, oh man, that's cool. Okay, we about to do this, do that. But okay, your 30s creeping in, your 40s creeping in. You start looking around, Like, oh, this person ain't here no more. This person don't talk to that person. This person moved out of state. This person passed away. That time you can't get back. So that time with your family, you got to find a way to make that happen. Now, you may not be able to spend a lot of time, but you did make time. To me, that's important. That's important, because my lifestyle is very busy. But I try to make time for the ones that I feel that's worth having my time. That's the bottom line. Do you feel? You know? So it's like when I think back on situations, even relationships I dealt with, right? I'm hollering at this one, I'm hollering at that one. Yeah, the moments were great, but I lost a lot of time in the process to some individuals that I knew I didn't have a future with. I knew that after we have our thrill, I'm ready to go, or I'm ready to go do something else. So that's why I say your time is everything. You know, that money, oh, for sure. Go get that bag, but don't let the bag make you, huh? Don't let that bag be the only thing that motivates you. Don't let that bag be the only thing that satisfy you. Do you feel? You know? Don't allow that bag to be the only thing that you focus on. Now, don't get me twisted. If you just now get into that bag, of course, run it up. Run it up. Get that money, man. You feel me? Run it up. But just remember, your home base need to be taken care of. Meaning, if you have kids, you have a lady, whoever you have, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you into, just remember those individuals need love too. They need your support too. You know. Let's see where we at. No, we about an hour in. Let me see. Should I keep this thing going? Let's see. Let's see. You know, we'll keep this thing cracking off. I know it's getting late. We're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But it's like make sure you're there for your loved ones, man. Your family, you know, your lady, your man, whoever, your side piece, whoever. Like I said, I'm not here to judge. I'm not your judge or jury. So what you choose to do with your time, that's on you. I'm just here to give you my experience, my opinion, and hopefully it's something you can add to your everyday life or just something to make you move a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I could tell you, over time, you will learn. You will learn. Life will teach you a lesson, and you won't be able to have a choice in that in that teaching. Only thing you can do is accept it, build on that, make some corrections, and continue pushing. Do you feel? You know? I drank up all my water, you know? So I hope it was something y'all got from me tonight. It's about an hour in. I'm going to shut it down in a little bit. But when it comes to family, do what you got to do to make sure you're there. Now, you probably can't be there all the time, but when it counts, make sure it counts. You know, make sure it counts. And that bag, you got to get that bag. That bag help funds the family lifestyle. And it also keeps you motivated as well to a degree. You know, and anybody that tells you, oh, money isn't everything, I don't know if I would agree with that. I'll be thinking, looking side eye at them like, why isn't everything? I'm not saying that's the only thing you should be going after, but it is a part of life. When you go to the grocery store, when it's time to pay your light bill, your cell phone bill, your cable bill, right? Your internet bill, huh? You can't just tell them, oh man, I ain't got it right now. Let me continue using the service. No, they're gonna shut your stuff off, man. So, and if they're telling you money isn't everything, ask them what their lifestyle is. They probably already so stacked up with dough. Of course, money isn't a thing for you. You already rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. But nah, I'm still out here trying to get to it, trying to get after it, trying to pursue it, huh? So nah, money isn't everything, but it is a major factor, though. Do you feel? You know? So those type of individuals, don't listen to that. That's my opinion. You know? So if you like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, the little bell. So when I drop more live videos, you'll be able to get it, as well as my content, because I drop regular videos too. So I keep my channel very active. So please check out other videos I have, lives. I have the live section. I have my video section. I have a lot of shorts. I have a lot of content on my channel, so please check it out. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for any length of time you watch my videos. Just for the fact you watch me at all, pretty much, because it's a lot of channels out there, there's a lot of podcasters out there, but you here watching me. I appreciate you. I am Sean B. Stola. Until next time, peace.